Day here with Isaiah Evans, Nike Hoop Summit. You guys have had a handful of practices now as a team. Just did the scrimmages yesterday. Overall, like, what are your impressions of this event so far?
Impressions, I always say that, everybody wants to, I feel like, prove something that, maybe scouts or other critics might say about them, like how some people might say some dudes don't play defense, some dudes don't rebound. I feel like everyone's here to kind of expand their game.
For sure. Like, how are you trying to differentiate yourself or, prove the doubters wrong?
Yeah, I think I've been trying to just be more of a force on defense, really be vocal, really just build stops and be that enforcer on defense.
Is defense something you've always taken pride in and stuff?
I think so, but now I feel like I really need to start honing in on the defensive side.
Okay. For those who haven't seen you play, kind of describe your game. What are some of your strengths?
I definitely think that my perimeter shooting opens up a lot of my game, opens up my job, but I also think it opens up my ability to play make. I think that my playmaking ability is really underrated. I also think that's something else I've been wanting to show out, that I can really facilitate.
Yeah. Did you do a lot of that at North Mac or in AAU? Did you facilitate or remain the scorer?
I mean, that was the thing. Like with North, it was kind of like when the ball's in my hands, it was time to put it in the basket. So I think I didn't really get a chance to facilitate as much as I wanted to. AAU, kind of the same thing. So I think now I really just want to, just start showing more parts of my game.
Any playmakers that you enjoy watching, like passers?
Yeah, like I was watching Trae Young all last night.
Trae Young?
Yeah, like little guards like that. Really, that's really like Jalen Brunson. I love watching his game. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes like that.
What about just in general, if you're gonna watch a highlight mixtape on YouTube, what players are you
I'm definitely tuning in to Jalen Brunson. That's really what I've been on. Jalen Brunson, Trae Young. Them the dudes I really like to tune into.
Yeah.
Small guards who get into the paint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. You touched on it a little bit here with the scouts in attendance. What are you hoping to show them, or what do you feel like you've showed them throughout the week?
That I can be as effective on defense as I am on offense, for sure.
Gotcha. Talk about your teammates. Have you played with all these guys before, or how familiar are you?
Yeah,
with,
I mean now this is probably my third or fourth time playing with these the same around group of guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're a little more familiar with each other.
Yeah, you're finishing up your high school career as well, and when you look back on it now, your basketball journey, what thoughts kind of come to mind?
I just came a long way, starting off from a JV freshman year to now, the number 7 player in the country. It just goes to show that putting your head down and grinding out is just the way to go every time.
Sure. How do you tend to manage pressure or expectations?
I don't really feel pressure, but the only pressure I will say comes from myself. I think I expect high from myself at all times, and sometimes a little too much to where it's detrimental. But I think my people in my circle around me keep me grounded, keep me in the right headspace. What was the other question? It was a 2-part question, right?
Just pressure and expectations.
Oh yeah, expectation. As far as I don't really feel no pressure, but as far as expectations, I mean, I told you how I feel about expectations, but pressure, I don't really feel no pressure from anybody. I mean, I'm just going out and playing basketball. We was watching a video about LeBron the other day. He was just saying how he doesn't feel pressure and that he's just going out and doing what he loves, and that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah. Getting to know you a little bit off the court, outside of basketball, what do you like to do to unwind? Any hobbies and interests?
Not really. I just hang around the boys, around the crib. If I'm not hooping, I'm really just trying to rest my body and make sure I'm getting ready for the next day.
Any books, movies, TV shows you're into right now?
I mean, I binge watch. Last night I got back on Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Cause they had the first 4 episodes was so bad, it was so boring, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I watch regular show I don't know, some people me personally when I'm eating something I gotta watch something.
Right.
So I gotta watch regular show when I'm eating.
Yeah.
But then other than Breaking Bad, I've been on the Blacklist real good. The Blacklist,
Okay.
You heard of that?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So it's kind of like some thriller intense show.
Yeah. I don't like the boring stuff. I can't do it.
Okay. So when you're eating food, you gotta have something good on.
Yeah, most of the time.
If you had a hashtag to describe yourself, what would that hashtag be and why?
Just hashtag dog, because I think that's just embodies how I play. I think when I get in that mode and I really get active, that's the only word that describes my game.
And a few more questions, but like, how excited are you to get to campus and get to work with Cooper and with Kaman and all those guys?
Hey, if I could go Monday, I would. I'm super excited. I'm super anxious, just for the new opportunities, seeing what team, just being on the team, being in Durham, and then eventually, playing together.
And we'll wrap it up with this, but what is your message to the Blue Devils fans who are, excited to see you play next year?
That we're coming. I'm coming.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it.
Sure.